Welcome to Rare Coins Value. The 2003 Alabama State Quarter is one of the most admired and historically rich coins in the United States 50 State Quarters program, which was launched by the U.S. Mint between 1999 and 2008 to honor each of the 50 states. The Alabama Quarter was the 22nd coin released in the series and the second coin of 2003. Officially issued on March 17, 2003. This coin beautifully captures the legacy, pride, and courage of the state of Alabama, reflecting its deep roots in American history and culture. The coin bears the inspirational motto, "Spirit of Courage," which serves as a tribute to the remarkable woman featured on the coin, Helen Keller, one of the most iconic figures in American history. The obverse front of the coin features the traditional portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This design was created by John Flanagan, and it appears on all 50 state quarters. The on this side include United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination, $quarter. The mint mark, representing where the coin was struck, P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco, can also be found on the obverse side. The reverse, back, of the Alabama Quarter is what truly sets it apart. Designed by Thomas D. Rogers Sr., it features Helen Keller seated in a chair, reading a book written in Braille, a powerful symbol of education, resilience, and human determination. Above her image, her name, Helen Keller, is also written in English and Braille, making this the first U.S. coin ever to include Braille. Surrounding her are longleaf pine branches, the state tree of Alabama, and magnolia blossoms, symbolizing southern grace and beauty. The banner beneath her reads, "Spirit of Courage," representing her lifelong fight to overcome the challenges of blindness and deafness and to inspire millions around the world. The year 1819 inscribed on the coin marks the year when Alabama officially became the 22nd state of the United States, while 2003 signifies the year of the coin's release. This connection between statehood and modern-day recognition gives the coin both historical and symbolic depth. Helen Keller, born in Tuscumbia, Alabama in 1880, became deaf and blind after an illness at the age of 19 months. Despite these challenges, with the help of her teacher Anne Sullivan, she learned to communicate and went on to become an author, political activist, and lecturer. Keller's story embodies perseverance, education, and human dignity, which is why she was chosen to represent Alabama on its quarter. The phrase, "Spirit of Courage," perfectly captures the essence of Keller's life and Alabama's enduring heritage of bravery, progress, and compassion. The coin's composition is the same as other state quarters. Copper nickel-clad, with an inner core of pure copper. It has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, a thickness of 1.75 millimeters, and a weight of 5.67 grams. The edge of the coin is reeded. Circulating versions were struck at both the Philadelphia P and Denver D mints, while proof versions, with a mirror-like finish, were produced at the San Francisco S mint. The proof coins, especially those made in 90% silver, are highly collectible and more valuable than the regular clad versions. The Alabama Quarter was part of one of the most popular coin programs in U.S. history. Millions of Americans collected these quarters directly from circulation or purchased special sets from the U.S. Mint. The Alabama Quarter stands out because it celebrates not just a state, but a person who symbolizes resilience and hope for all humanity. The inclusion of Braille was a historic step in recognizing accessibility and inclusion within U.S. coinage, emphasizing America's spirit of diversity and equality. In the collector's market, the Alabama Quarter holds sentimental as well as numismatic value. While circulated versions are typically worth their face value of 25 cents, uncirculated or proof coins can range from $1 to $10, depending on condition, mint mark, and rarity. The silver proof version can fetch a higher value, typically between $10 and $25, and coins with minting errors or perfect grades, MS-70 or PR-70, are often prized by serious collectors. Overall, the 2003 Alabama 1819 Spirit of Courage quarter stands as a remarkable tribute to human achievement, Southern heritage, and the indomitable will of Helen Keller. It is a coin that represents far more than its monetary value. It embodies education, bravery, and the unbreakable spirit of courage that continues to inspire people around the world. Now let us move forward and explore the legacy, symbolism, and historical impact behind the Alabama 2003 state quarter in even greater depth. When the coin was first released to the public, it became an instant favorite among collectors, educators, and historians. The reason wasn't just its design the coin carried. Helen Keller's inclusion symbolized a powerful acknowledgement of people with disabilities, making this coin not only a piece of metal but also a piece of American moral history. The phrase, "Spirit of Courage," was not chosen randomly. It perfectly reflects Alabama's contribution to the American identity, from its struggles during the Civil Rights Movement to its growth as a modern, educated, and industrious state. Helen Keller's life journey from isolation to international fame mirrors the journey of Alabama itself. Rising from hardship to hope, her story also connects deeply with education and perseverance, which is why this coin is often used as an educational tool to teach students about determination, disability awareness, and history. The design's botanical elements, the longleaf pine and magnolia blossoms, hold symbolic meaning. The longleaf pine represents Alabama's forests and natural beauty, while the magnolia is a flower of the southern United States, symbolizing dignity, purity, and grace. Together, they frame Helen Keller as the centerpiece of hope and pride, tying nature, history, and human spirit into one unified message. The combination of these design elements makes the Alabama quarter a miniature masterpiece of art and storytelling. Another fascinating fact is that Helen Keller personally approved the idea of using Braille for her name long before the coin's release. The Alabama Historical Commission worked closely with the U.S. Mint to ensure the design captured the authenticity and respect Helen Keller deserved. This is why the Braille inscription on the coin is accurate and functional. You can actually feel the raised dots if you run your finger gently across it. This detail transformed the Alabama quarter into a historic milestone, the first accessible U.S. coin to include Braille for the visually impaired community. When the quarter entered circulation, millions of Americans began searching for the new coin in their pocket change. Schools, libraries, and collectors' clubs organized educational programs and coin hunting events to celebrate its release. The Alabama quarter helped revive public interest in numismatics, inspiring a new generation to appreciate the stories behind coins. Even today, more than 20 years after its release, it remains one of the most recognized and loved designs in the state quarter series. From a collector's point of view, there are some key varieties worth noting. The Philadelphia Mint, P, and Denver Mint, D, produce standard circulation strikes, while the San Francisco Mint, S, produced proof coins in both clad and silver. The silver proof version, struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, is particularly prized due to its mirror-like finish and limited mintage. Collectors also look for coins graded by services like PCGS or NGC with designations such as MS-69 or PR-70, which indicate a flawless or near-flawless condition. Such coins can command premium prices in auctions or collector markets. In terms of historical significance, the Alabama quarter serves as a lasting reminder that progress is not defined by physical ability but by the strength of the human spirit. Helen Keller's story continues to motivate people globally to believe that with education, persistence, and courage, any obstacle can be overcome. The coin captures that essence perfectly, a timeless message struck in metal for all generations to hold and remember. To this day, Collectors proudly display the Alabama 2003 Spirit of Courage quarter as a symbol of hope, inclusion, and human triumph. Whether you are a beginner collecting coins or an experienced numismatist, this coin deserves a special place in your collection because it represents more than Alabama. It represents the heart and soul of the American dream. So friends, if you have this Alabama 1819 quarter in your collection or find one in your pocket change, keep it safe. It is a coin filled with inspiration, meaning, and value beyond money. And if you are passionate about rare and historical coins like this one, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories from the world of coins and history.